saying the ones they got randomly. Let's just say who they got from the public. Arza got 50, Xavier 75, Alyssa 75. Fuck off.
That's a surprise.
Have
I got this right? I think Hannah got 100.
Hannah got 100.
Tiffany as well, right?
Even after what she did to Derek X.
I know.
Tiffany got 100. Kylan got 50. Sarah Beth says, "Oh, I know America doesn't like me." Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, you've not done much to endear yourself to them.
No,
So.
cheating on your girlfriend and evicting Baby D. How dare you? She got 50. Big D got 75. At least he didn't get 100 this time.
Oh, I thought he might have got 100. I wasn't sure, but I was going to
No,
check
he
with
got
you.
100 in his envelope. So before this, go on.
Is it Hannah's realisation?
Yeah, go on.
Hannah was smart.
Yeah, this was good.
Because I don't think Tiffany clocked this
No,
one.
this was good.
She was basically like, if we get Hannah, if we get Claire to play,
Yeah.
and she wins it and becomes HOH, she can't play next week, and therefore
We
there's
can just
a bigger
evict
chance
her.
of a cookout being able to win, and basically, slipping the last few members out the door.
That's quite
Non-members.
heartless,
sorry.
isn't it?
Well, Hannah's a bit like that.
So we've seen. But I was thinking, I was confused because I thought, well, what the fuck is the benefit to Claire playing? She knows Tiffany's HOH and Tiffany's her friend, but then I realised...
To do Tiffany a favour.
Yeah,
keep
and
her nominations.
Yeah,
so.
and she was worried someone might overthrow Tiffany's nominations and put her
up.
anonymously. But at first I couldn't work out what the benefit would be of Claire doing it, but then I was like, okay. But it's a bit shit being invisible HOH because you don't get...
the room,
don't get
the
the robe.
robe.
Do you get the invisible robe or?
Yeah, invisibility cloak.
Yeah, that's good. That might be better actually. Although difficult to take photos of when you sell it on eBay.
And on the iPod Shuffle, you just get white noise.
So then we had the Coin of Destiny. Go on. What were your thoughts on this?
The drama that the way they did that slow motion with the flip, and everyone's face is like, oh.
Hold on, what about the rolling first? What about the actual comp?
Oh, the comp itself.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Claire was a bit like...
Oh, she was doing terrible, wasn't she?
She was launching these coins down this thing. Big D
Threw it, didn't
tried
he?
to throw it.
Although he still won it, didn't he? Oh no, Claire won it.
Claire won it.
But they only got like 2-1. Oh, fuck. Sorry, listeners. Gaz come round at about like 10 o'clock sometime.
It's been a tough day.
In fact, you're lucky to have this podcast at all because you very nearly didn't.
Tiffany and Hannah basically convinced Claire, right? I think as a means of removing Sarah Beth from power as well, was it?
Yeah,
was
but
it?
Sarah Beth didn't. No, Sarah
She didn't
Beth
have the
hadn't
money,
got
but she
power.
made out like she might play.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Why was Derek F trying to throw it? Just so that he could possibly be HH next week?
Because I think he just had the coins and it was the last chance to use them, so I think
So
he
why
just wanted
not?
to spend them.
Yeah.
Spend. So
Do you know what I think they should have been able to do? That people voted out should have been able to give their coins to other people.
Oh, I heard someone else say that on a podcast actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that is good. They've done that before. Oh, they
Big
did that
coins.
with the big coins, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, they did that. Yeah, they should have done that. I don't know why they
I
didn't.
think it's Derek X would have given them to Hannah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind that. Although he would when he watches back.
Yeah.
And goes, oh. So here I've written, what is this contraption Tiff is wheeling in? We later found out it was the coin flipping.
They should have put Christmas's wheel effect on that.
Yeah, they should have. So, yeah, the slow-mo I did enjoy. Did you?
I mean, it added to the drama because it was obviously so quick. The way Tiffany pounded that launcher, it was like bang,
bang.
and it looked super light. It looked actually like it was a piece of cardboard. It was like,
It probably was.
probably.
And so Claire won and Tiffany was dethroned, and I was just like, oh, Claire, you've really fucked your game up here. Big
She
time.
doesn't know it though. Which
I
is
know.
quite-
That's the worst
it's
part.
it's quite like magical gameplay though for someone to really be
Yeah.
oblivious.
Yeah, I mean, they've misted her good and proper. I said, it's a shame we don't get to see someone really put up people anonymously, a la Victoria. Because it was sort of like... This is why I found it boring, because it could have been a good twist, but it was... Because they'd sort of fixed it, the fix was in with Hannah and Tiffany. There was no drama. Like, say... Alyssa had won and put up two people anonymously. Like, we'd have no idea who she was going to put up. Or Arza had won and put up two people. Ozza could even put up cookout people if she wanted, anonymously.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been spicy.
So it could have
Do you see
been
what I
more
mean?
interesting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it sort of played out as we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
There were no surprises.
Yeah, which is kind of a metaphor for this season, really. But I am personally enjoying this season a lot, but I think there have been a few predictable weeks in the middle, haven't there? But I'm hoping the end is going to be a bit more lively.
Isn't that always the way, though?
Yeah, I mean,
And
God.
at least the Alliance in Power is likeable.
Normally the whole fucking thing is predictable, so I'm happy to have a few weeks where it is. Claire is getting fucked. Kind of painful to watch.
She came up on the screen and they called her the secret HOH. And Essie, who I was watching this with, goes, "Oh, I thought it said secret hoe. I thought that was a sex worker thing for a minute because that was her job title."
She's a fucking AI engineer.
He said, "I thought that was some weird sex worker thing."
I'm getting more of a sense of what BB Nigeria is like now.
He said that they're very much like they broadcast all the sex.
Oh, do they? Yeah, they don't do that on BB US.
No.
Family friendly, isn't
Yeah.
it? So, but then I thought, maybe there could be a bit of intrigue, because I thought if someone wins the veto, Claire decides who to put up as a replacement, right? She must do, because she's the new HOH. And she could theoretically, invisibly, anonymously put up someone interesting. But then I realised that ain't going to happen. Tiffany's going to tell her what to do, and that's the end of that.
And that was the end of that episode. Right?
I'll see what you did there.
Would you like to take a break?
Yeah, I need a comfort break.
All right. We'll be back after this.
So you're missing some comedy gold in the break it about resuscitating cats.
Would you hug a dead cat?
We would not. So the veto.
God, this episode was
filler.
filler.
It was shite. Who said this? Claire, was it the announcer guy? Claire is controlling the house completely from the shadows.
I'm not sure about that.
No.
Oh, invisible HOH.
Incorrect. Kylan says, bracing for the impact of a bat swinging at your face doesn't make it hurt any less.
Profound. That's my tattoo of the week.
That is. I think bracing for the impact would actually make it hurt more. If someone just
rigid.
Yeah, if someone just came up to you and did it, you'd be like, "Oh shit, what happened?" But if you were like bracing for it, it would hurt way more.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So.
Well, I did say it doesn't make it hurt any less, so that's still technically true.
Anyway, you might wonder what on earth he's talking about there. He's talking about Sarah Beth getting the chop, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because he's, in love with her and that. Can you stop jingling that bell? Because it's annoying on the pod.
Has he got new bells? There's got a lot of bells on there.
Oh,
I know it's a... Is that a bone collar?
Yeah.
It's for a dog.
Well, cats like bones too. He's got mushrooms on his actual collar. Tiffany wants the house to think she's the secret HOH, so no one gets in Claire's ear. That was it, and Claire was sort of going, is this good for my game?
She said that in the diary room, but she was into it in the house, and I thought she really was into it.
But then, what's the point of having power if you're not going to throw your weight around?
Well, Claire was like, I do want some credit for this. And I don't want this to look like Tiffany's move. Well, you made the same move, so...
Yeah, it is Tiffany's move. Yeah, she said she wanted some credit.
SB was crying.
Oh, this is so annoying.
Wait, so we've seen the invisible nominations? We must have done.
Yeah, we've seen them.
The end of the last episode.
Oh, it's the same again. Doom.
Don't know why we glossed over that at the end there, or I've just glitched.
You just got the idea with that, didn't you?
SB said, even anonymously, this is the shot people want to take. You should probably do the SB voice. And then did you say, let's not flatter ourselves to Kylan, we're just not liked? Is that what she said?
Yeah, Kylan went, we're too good. And she went, no, we're just not likeable. And he went,
Can't
don't
even
you
speak
think...
for yourself.
He was like, don't you think Derek X was likeable? Don't you think someone else was likeable? And she's like, yeah, that's the problem. I evicted Derek X, and now I'm not likeable. It's like, it's not about being
likeable. If you've been
likeable.
acting not likeable in the diary room as well, this is why she feels a little bit
Oh yeah,
on
when
edge
she
about
was
it now, I
going
think.
like to the public, oh fuck you, America, I don't need you.
You
Yeah,
can kiss. No, you can stick your big bucks up your ass, whatever she said, and like, sorry, America, but I'm taking out your boy.
yeah, fuck off. You can't, if you can't give it out, you don't take it. Say it to my face, Sarah Beth. Oh, you did, and we didn't like it. You ain't gonna be America's favourite. Frenchie's probably got more chance of winning than you fucking have.
I've got a potential title already, by the way.
Oh, nice.
But we might need to reference what happened in in the podcast in order to make it work.
Okay.
But when Sarah Beth was talking about this, she was like, she said she wasn't sure if them being up was even strategy.
Oh,
That
yeah.
maybe it's just they don't
Just
like her.
personal, yeah.
Yeah, and if that's
Yeah.
the case, then she doesn't know what she can possibly do.
Yeah.
And she went, if I get house guest choice, I don't even have anyone to pick. Like,
Yeah.
There's no one I can pick to have my back.
Yeah.
And then she went, oh, well, que sera, sera.
Yeah.
Right? And they translated that as, what will be, will be.
Yeah.
But everyone, you don't need to translate que sera, sera.
Yeah,
because
that's
que
true.
sera,
Sera,
sera.
whatever will be, will
will
be.
And I think there's a title in there
The
somewhere.
future's not ours to see.
Que
Que
sera,
sera,
Beth, Sarah, Beth.
Just for the listeners, I'm drinking wine. Gaz isn't drinking anything, and that's probably a problem. Got to have a look. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the working title now. And she goes, "Oh, unless I'm just completely missing something that's going on in the house." Yeah, you're completely missing something
Yeah,
that's
the
going on in the
dominant
house.
alliance.
She said she was concerned people aren't playing strategically. Yeah, you ain't. Everyone else is. And then I've written, God, her whining. Why don't you just shut up? She was whining, wasn't she? She's like, I'm on the block.
She was very. Kylan was trying to console her, but she was really not having it.
No, they're both together. They have. I want to say bad energy, but that's not my sort of terminology. But
Bad juju.
Yeah, just like, ugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bad vibes. You could say bad vibes, no?
No, I don't think I'm too old to say bad vibes.
Oh, okay.
So we had the veto. Oh, this fucking veto.
This player pick. X was like thrilled because he picked Alyssa, who was celebrating playing for the 6th time. I don't know why she won anything. Sarah, maybe she did. I think she did actually once. Sarah Beth wants to pick Derek F because she can beat him. I was interested to hear her say that out loud. I think I want him because I can beat him.
Yeah.
However, she picked Claire. And then Kylan picked Hannah.
And then meanwhile, Claire was talking to the camera and she said, that's kind of like Claire, isn't it? You can't see that, listeners, but she's a bit like that, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a bit
She's
like
like
that.
her hands everywhere.
I'm
She's
a
like,
little teapot.
you know, do I even want to evict Sarah Beth? Like, is that what's best in my game? And I thought, oh, is Claire actually going to do something different? Is she? She got picked for the veto. She could win the veto, couldn't she?
Did we see who won the veto?
Yeah.
We didn't. It wasn't her, was it?
No, it wasn't her, no. Claire has got very...
I felt like we wasted a lot of time on Claire in the run-up to the veto, and watching her play that thing is like, well, don't give us all this airtime and for nothing.
Could just give us the hair time, Claire. Claire has got very long hair. She's got very long arms, big hands. Just everything about her is long.
Giraffe-like.
Ooh, goodness. Giraffe-like. She's an imposing presence. In a good way.
Claire said that SB isn't the best person to leave for her game. She did say that.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
when
I
you're
just
buying into the
said
flim-flam.
that part. I said, but she will still do what Tiffany tells her, I reckon. Oh, no.
Oh, Hannah's got a surprise for everyone.
no.
Come to the living room.
Oh, no. We've not had much of this season. We only had the American Red Cross. That was it, didn't we?
I preferred the American Red Cross, to be honest with you.
Have you
Who's
heard-
Ben Platt? Yeah, Coronation Street.
That's David Platt. This was Ben Pratt.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Platt.
Oh, could have been. Have you ever heard of Dear Evan Hansen?
No, but Dan had apparently. I think
Oh.
it's a stage show and he wanted to see the stage show.
Oh, Claire was like, oh, if you haven't heard of Evan bloody Hansen, you haven't lived. Wasn't she?
was
It's
she?
like,
I
yeah,
don't
the
remember.
diary room. It's like, oh, one person's heard of this shit. So then the veto, let's go squirrels, I've written. Squirrels.
Why is it called Benny, that squirrel?
Oh, I don't know. That's just his name. I've written here, what do they have to do again? Question mark.
It's that typical
Good
bring the
question.
photos out, look at what's
They did this
happening,
last
put them
year,
in
didn't
order.
they? Do you remember someone really fucked it? They just couldn't get their head round it. I think it was either Cody or Enzo. Just didn't have a
Probably
fucking clue what was
Enzo,
going
no?
on. Probably Enzo, yeah, to be fair.
It was called BB High School Hijinks. It was just lacking all the hijinks.
Well, I've put, when did they pose for these photos? Because, I mean,
Before.
obviously they didn't pose, yeah, but they didn't pose for like the apple and shit. They just superimpose that crap, don't they?
They must have got them to hold their hand so it looks like there's something can be in there and they just put it in later.
Can you imagine that, them posing for this shit and then they see that? It's like, weird.
That's part of the pre-show. commitment.
hijinks.
Yeah, like
High school
DVT.
hijinks.
Can you stand like this? Can you do a sad
Yeah.
face? Can you do